name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Kindly permit me to stand on existing protocol. With a heart full of excitement and pleasure, I welcome our distinguished guests and participants to this workshop. We are thrilled that there has been step-by-step collaboration with the Office of the Chief of Defense Staff and Zakclair Limited, a communications and training firm, towards building a robust relationship between the military and the media. The synergy arising from this relationship will go far in eliciting cooperation between them, raising the morale of our armed forces and other non-kinetic supports necessary in complementing the war against terrorism. It could be recalled that the last time Zakclair Limited worked with the Office of the CDS was a conference on military journalist cooperation held last year to deepen the cooperation into various specialties of the media. Zakclair this time around concentrated on all the powerful broadcast media. This is in recognition of their immense contribution and complementing the non-kinetic efforts of the military in containing insurgency. Hence the theme, the use of broadcasting in complementing the military in the fight against terrorism.
To welcome you all to the Nigerian Army Resource Center, the venue of this all-important workshop for broadcast professionals. The workshop is themed the use of broadcast in complementing the military in the management and mitigation of conflict in Nigeria, and aimed at redirecting broadcast professionals towards organically appreciating the benefits derivable by a whole of society through autonomous allocation of ample time to programs on conflict management. The objective of the workshop includes enhancing broadcasters' competencies in conflict management, conceptualization of new programs on public safety and security, creation of sustainable channels for promotion of civil-military relations, and broadcasting strategic engagement in winning hearts and minds of the population, among others. This event, therefore, offers ample opportunity for us to brainstorm and interact to enable veritable feedbacks for suggestions and comments on public safety for security agencies.
Define our own national security, our own whole of societal approach. We must improve strategic communication. We don't even communicate among ourselves in the country. When you watch film, which is part of strategic communication, watch our films. Igbo film, Yoruba film, Hausa film. It's about love, it's about somebody looking for money, it's about juju, it's about somebody fighting. You are not projecting the nation. You are not sending any message to the average Nigerian there who needs to be informed. And that's why broadcasting and the media comes in. So much power, but not being utilized. So much immense power, but unutilized. It's unfortunate. We must tackle crisis at the grassroots level. There is no problem that cannot be identified to a level, to a grassroots, to a local government. Unfortunately, because of Section 7 and 8 of the Constitution, governors are solve the power of local government. 774 local governments. Any problem can be solved within, but we don't allow local governments to perform. We must understand the cultural aspect of conflicts. When a conflict is based on culture, it's about identity, it's much more difficult to solve than an economic problem. So we must understand that. The structures must be effective and realistic. We don't have realistic structure. A situation where you have a Ministry of Interior and a Ministry of Police Affairs, two different ministries, and we're solving internal problem. Who is responsible? And the two ministers don't talk. I stand to be challenged. There is no interministerial committee in Nigeria, yet we are running a presidential system of government. The ministers must be meeting regularly. They don't. A major problem. So the structure we have is defective, and yet we want 2 million people to secure 200 million. It's not possible. All those wearing uniform combined, less than 2 million, and we have a population more than 200 million. And if you go by the recent projection, that in the next 70 years, Nigeria will be second most populous nation after India. India will take over from China, followed by Nigeria. The Chinese are reducing their population. How do you manage that huge population? It might not be our time. It might not come to pass, but we must plan for it. We must define our national interest. What do you mean by our national interest and national security? It's not defined. It's explained in the national security strategy. It must be clearly stated, this is Nigeria's national security, and this is what we mean. And then the security architecture must be people or citizen-centric, not regime-centric. No matter the government that have been running Nigeria, the security have been regime-centric, elite-centric. And that's why today you have even an average man who has money can pay, and he has a mobile policeman safeguarding him. What about the ordinary Nigerian who cannot pay? The security is not people-centric. And then finally, social justice, equity, and fairness must be there in the system.